Hello all, good morning. I'm back here again with different information to all of you. In the last session, like I had given you the introduction about different sections or the skill sets that we have in OET, Occupational English Test, and here again, I thought that I should share more details about OET speaking, like what exactly happens in OET speaking. So as you know, like the OET speaking is actually for 20 minutes overall on the day of exam. And that usually happens, in the second half of the day after your listening, reading, writing subtests. Okay. So in OET speaking, we actually have 20 minutes and you have to perform two different role plays. All right. Okay. So it actually happens like this. The first 4 minutes are basically for warm-up questions. So they're called warm-up questions. So these warm-up questions are not evaluated or are not marked here. Okay. So let me tell you that. Because you see, these are the 4 or 5 questions the examiner would ask you in order to kind of make you feel more comfortable. That's all. So questions would be something like, well, why did you decide to become a nurse or a doctor? So depending on what profession you are into. And they may ask you, like, what are the advantages of being a nurse or a doctor? Okay, that's another question. And another one is like, what's your daily routine as a doctor or a nurse? So that's another thing that they usually ask for. And why did you decide to write OET? Okay, so these are the kind of questions that they usually ask in the warm-up questions. And after that, the actual role play starts. And in these role plays, you have to play the role of a nurse or a doctor, depending on, again, your profession. And the interlocutor will be playing the role of a patient here. So the situations would be like IPD, inpatient department, or there could be OPD, like outpatient department. And sometimes like you as a nurse at the place of the patient's home, and you are talking to the patient here, okay, at his home. So those are the 3 different kinds of kind of tapes that you actually get. So IPD, OPD, home visits, right? So in the coming sessions, so I would be giving you more information. Like, we'll be doing sample role plays as well, okay, where I will have one of the nurses with me, who would be playing the role of a nurse, and I would be playing the role of a patient here. Okay, so they would test you on 2 different things here, like linguistic criteria, right, and also the clinical communication. So these are the 2 areas that they actually communicate, basically test your language here. And don't worry, they don't test your medical knowledge here. All right. And each role play lasts for 5 minutes, remember. Okay, and you will be given 3 minutes time before the role play starts to prepare yourself, where you will be given a sheet of paper and also a pencil in order to make notes as well. So in the coming sessions, we'll see how do we make notes, what kind of phrases that we use, and all that, right? So that's how it is. So 4 minutes for warm-up questions, 3 minutes for the preparation time for the role play, and the next 5 minutes the role play is done. And then for the second role play, again 3 minutes of preparation time is given, and then again the 5-minute role play is done. So all of this is recorded on the day of exam, the audio recording, of course. Okay, and then the evaluation would happen, where the native examiners would evaluate, like 2 different examiners would evaluate the papers, and the average of the score would be your final score. So that's how it is ideally. So don't worry, so we would be giving you more details about it. And until then, stay tuned, keep in touch, don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you very much.